How's it going? I'm Waterfields1. Watch Dogs Legion has been confirmed as a PlayStation 5 launch title. Yes, in a recent interview with the New York Times, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot confirmed that Watch Dogs Legion's release date is alongside the launch of the next generation consoles, which is good news indeed. Now, there have been mutterings across the internet that they have entirely scrapped the current gen version of the game, but there's no news to confirm that whatsoever. The only news regarding cross-gen gaming for Watch Dogs Legion is that in E3 2019, Ubisoft confirmed that it would be a cross-generation game, so it'd be on current gen and next gen. Financially, it would be insane to not launch the game on the current gen consoles. You'd be chopping off a huge market, and the next gen console market will be so limited on launch that you're just not going to make any money. It would be an utterly ridiculous idea, so I can't see that happening. But as I say, there are mutterings, but I find that news to be very, very unlikely. Of course, Watch Dogs Legion is the third game in the franchise, and Watch Dogs is very much a victim of community hype. The first game, alongside the PlayStation 4, had a lot of hype and a lot of expectation, and for most people, it fell short. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great game, but a lot of people were disappointed by Watch Dogs, and of course that had an effect on the second game. Watch Dogs 2, again, I think fell short of expected sales for Ubisoft, so I don't think the series has as big of a pull as it did for the first game, of course, and that, as I said, victim of community hype. The hope is that Watch Dogs Legion can deliver. It can deliver on all the promises, because again, there's been some pretty big promises from Ubisoft regarding this game. Of course, the game currently has the following description. Watch Dogs Legion is an action-adventure game played from a third-person perspective. The game is set within an open-world, fictionalized representation of London, which will encompass notable landmarks, boroughs, and cultural styles of the city. The game's setting takes place within a London that has become a surveillance state. Personal liberties have been vastly limited, and civilians are constantly monitored in their actions by Albion, a private security company that acts as the city's law enforcement. The player will have the ability to navigate the city either by foot, using vehicles, or fast travelling via the city's underground stations. Unlike the previous games in the series, which focused on the use of a single protagonist to drive the story's narrative, Legion features the ability to control multiple characters within the game's settings. Each of these characters can be recruited through a unique mission, though this depends on the standing with DedSec. For example, a character who the hacker group helps out will be in favour of aiding them when asked and completing their recruitment mission, whereas a character whose family member was accidentally killed by a DedSec member will not tolerate the group and likely refuse to join. Once a character is recruited into the player's roster, they are assigned to one of three classes: combat, stealth, or hacking. Each class features its own set of tools and ability upgrades when a character levels up from completing missions and activities. Each character also has their own background, which dictates a special skill or trait they have. For example, a recruited character may be more skilled with drones and thus can do more damage with them, whilst another is an adrenaline junkie who deals more damage but at the possible risk of dying at any random moment. All characters in the game recruited into the player's roster have their own personal lives when not being controlled, can be fully customized with various clothing options, and can wield a mixture of lethal and non-lethal weapons, the latter featuring a more extensive selection than in previous titles. So yeah, it sounds like Watch Dogs Legion is building on the base set by Watch Dogs 2, which I'm not against. I enjoyed Watch Dogs 2. The only thing I didn't like about Watch Dogs 2 is that it starts really well in that you're hacking, you're using your yo-yo, you're not using guns, you're a geek, a hacker, nerd, which was cool, and then all of a sudden, just for no reason whatsoever, people just start shooting machine guns at you, and it's kind of like, oh, hang on, it's all non-violent and sneaky, stealthy, nerdy, geek hacking stuff, and all of a sudden it's like bang, 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 lots of people die, lots of things are going to explode now, and that's where the game lost me to a degree, because I really enjoyed it up until that point, and I enjoyed the end, but as I say, it kind of went from, oh, this is cool, to, oh, this is just just the same as all the other games, really, isn't it? Apart from the hacking mechanic. But there we go. Weirdly, we should actually be playing Watch Dogs Legion right now. The game was scheduled to launch on the 6th of March 2020. It was delayed with no new release date confirmed. And of course, that delay came way before the coronavirus pandemic took over the world. So it's confirmed, Watch Dogs Legion will launch alongside the next generation of consoles. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Are you excited about the next Watch Dogs game? And actually, just let me know what your thoughts are in general on the franchise. It's a mixed bag for me, as I've already said. The first game, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't terrible, it wasn't amazing, I just thought it was good. Second game kind of lost me, but again, it was good. It wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't an exceptional game either. So let me know your thoughts on the franchise in the comments section below. As always, to stay up to date with everything PlayStation, be sure to subscribe, turn notifications on, hit the like button, that's the one you should be doing. Stay safe, take care, enjoy your week, enjoy your gaming. See you later.